Hello, everybody, and welcome to your reading. Today is August 8th, Lionsgate Portal. Hello, hello. I'm not sure if this is going to be necessarily Lionsgate themed. I mean, we're doing it on the day, so I guess it has to be. But I just went for a walk and I wrote down a bunch of messages here that I saw so many signs, like so many. And I even asked Spirit, okay, this is a lot of signs, like make sure that like the important ones I see multiple times. And do you see this here? I saw all of these things multiple times. And it was only like a 20-minute walk. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna read these kind of like I've seen readers, pull out charms at the beginning of a reading. So I'm gonna go through these, and if any of these are signs for you, it could point towards this being your reading. Let's just take a look. So here we go. I got message in a bottle, ship on a stormy sea, like a ship, like an old school ship on a stormy sea, rainbows, butterflies, birds singing. I've heard a lot of birds singing. German, wisecracking, robins, a lot of robins, no dogs allowed / beware of dogs. I saw that multiple times. Cigarettes and cigarette butts, vaping as well. I saw a lot of. Red and blue string. I saw multiple red strings and one blue string. White owls, a ton of white owls. Ton of yellow and purple flowers. Feathers, a lot of feathers. Tan, so this could be tan, maybe somebody who likes to self-tan, tanning lotion, tan skin, tan complexion. Celsius, so degrees Celsius as well. Maybe somebody who, or are related to something that's outside of the United States, because the United States is the only country that doesn't go by Celsius, it seems. Padlock, New Orleans, bakery, pine cones, red maple, bluebirds, wildlife crossing, sharks, dragonflies, paramedic, peacocks, attention, and underground. So this was interesting. I got the message that somebody likes to maybe have a lot of attention, and then they suddenly disappear underground. They suddenly go underground, or like they revert to suddenly not wanting attention and get scared of it. Garden gnomes, a lot of litter and trash, like a lot of garbage. I saw a lot of garbage on this walk, interestingly, like everywhere. And then shoulder pain and cramps, specifically in my right shoulder. I got this kind of really strong, like right shouldery cramp kind of thing. And then it went away. And then crows was a really strong message, but I forgot to write it down here until after I had sealed. I separate things with lines here. After I did that, I went back on my list and realized, oh, crows. I heard so many crows. Actually, no, I didn't see any, but I heard them. I heard them multiple times on my walk. So I wrote hidden crows, something unseen, clairaudience, messages from spirit. So that could be significant for some of you. Numbers 649, 711, 96, 717, 616, 202, 707, 727. And then the songs I channeled were Freedom for a Change by Gizmo Varillas, Water and a Flame by Daniel Merriweather and Adele, If This Is It Now by Birdie, and Don't Bring Me Down by Electric Light Orchestra. So those are the messages. I've left some space open down here too in the bottom, so we'll see if anything wants to come up. 411 I just saw on the timer, which is also a number I see a lot, so we'll write that down. Okay, I want to pull for you a main animal and a main sacred oracle message here to start this reading off. That's a lot. I was trying to find a common thread. Maybe that's something. Maybe you're trying to find a common thread in your life right now. Maybe there's just a lot going on. Also the fact that I wrote this down as a list. When I was writing down yesterday, I wrote it down kind of all over the map. It was kind of just all over the place. Whereas this one, it was a list. I was writing down a list, checking, like I was going through and being very methodical. So maybe there's something where, okay, lizards on the bottom of the deck here already, which talks about overwhelm, overstimulated, needing to kind of retreat and take some time to just spend some time with your inner artist and allow things to sort of just pass through, pass by. Allow yourself to be inspired. I see 2 dragonflies dancing around right now. It's like an overload, an overwhelm of details, and then just like having a hard time finding that through way, that middle way is what I'm getting. But it's like you're trying and you're working hard at it, but it's just like, it's like the energy becomes murky because there's so much going on, is what I'm feeling here. Oh my God, there are four dragonflies, 5 dragonflies now as I'm looking up, flying around. Okay, wow. So dragonflies can be about needing to see through like illusion, needing to see through deceit. I kind of want to reposition you here so I can kind of sit back. Needing to recenter, because I was just recentering my camera here. Like, because of how many dragonflies I just saw, maybe there are like multiple people, 5 people, more, they're everywhere. 5 people maybe, or a couple people who it's like you're not seeing clearly, or who are casting a lot of just like confusion or causing a lot of chaos that you're feeling like you have to sort through. And you feel responsible for having to deal with it. Like, maybe some of you guys are also like channelers or mediums, or really like sensitive, empathetic, like empaths, intuitives, and you pick up on a lot of energy and have a hard time like creating boundaries. Okay, that's the lizard as well here. I feel like the lizard is the main animal for this reading. I don't even want to like shuffle this now. I feel the lizard is here as the spirit animal. I'm getting like a dry mouth here. Like having a hard time speaking, or just maybe you're speaking a lot. Okay, what's the main message to sort of tie this together here, Spirit? Help me, Lord help me is what I'm getting. Lord help me. Like, I feel like you need help. That sounded so bad. I feel like you need help. Maybe you do. Maybe you feel like you really need some assistance, some help. Like the paramedic here tells me that could be part of it. Like you need help with what you're doing. You need to ask for help. You need somebody to maybe you need to hire help. Delegation, like delegate tasks. Lead your metamorphosis with the butterfly here. Butterflies have been so significant today. Lead your metamorphosis with fill your cup with sacred giggles on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm definitely getting like a burnout vibe for a lot of you here. Ooh, I like this little infinity sign as well. Reminds me of the 8, the Lion's Gate here. Okay, I am back. And you need this, all right? You need this little smudge moment here. This is eucalyptus and sage. It smells delicious. And I can feel the energy really just grounding me, calming me down, especially around the heart. All right. Let's get into this message because, oh my goodness. So this happened the other day. This is similar to the other day where my phone died kind of right at the beginning of the reading, and I had to pack up ship, pack up shop, pack up camp, and move somewhere else. So this is part of the message here. I was just outside, and I had taken some cards out. I had taken my book out. But then I was forced here to come back inside to my room where I have all my decks of cards. I have all these beautiful little spiritual tools and ritual practices, my sage, my Palo Santo, my incense. I'm comfortable here. I feel my best when I'm in this room, okay? But I often don't do readings here for whatever reason. There's almost like a resistance. So maybe that's something you relate to, is like you're on the go all the time, you're doing all the things, you're responsible for so many things, and it's like you're seeking, with all those dragonflies I was seeing, you're seeking validation, or you're seeking some kind of fulfillment in all these outside illusory things, people, places, etc. Like you're very on the go. I get very like Enneagram 7, if you're into Enneagram, like I get the 7. I get very like Gemini, I'm a Gemini, okay. Air sign, like it's a lot. It is a lot. It's very up here, okay? Very up in the head, very up in the mind. And I feel there's a real need for grounding here. Because I feel like for some of you, this is not fun for you. Maybe this all was very fun at a time, but it's like you're starting to feel this like slipperiness, this like, okay, but I want to like land somewhere. And it's funny because when I got in here, I had to charge my phone, and it's like I was trying to like set up, I have this, how do I even explain this? I have this phone charger that sticks on the back of my phone. And I was trying to like set you up on my tripod here, but it was like I was trying to like I had to jerry rig you, and like the phone was like literally hanging off the edge of the tripod, so I could try to like charge you while I'm doing the video at the same time. Like it was just chaotic trying to just set it up in a way that it's not supposed to. And then I stopped, took my time, looked around my room. I found a longer cord. Put the longer cord in my phone, was able to actually set you up in the center of the tripod holder. Also got a different tripod that was more adjustable so I could get a better angle. Like, I feel like you're very much like me. Like, whoever I'm talking to, you have similarities to me, and like you will drive your car, okay? If you have a car, you will drive it until that thing is just hanging on for dear life, and you will not fix it, okay? Like, I'm hearing like maintenance. This group of people needs like just some like self-care, self-maintenance, slowing down, you know, taking some time to do things like more methodically, you know, just let's take a break. Let's take a break here, okay? Like, that's what I'm getting. This is hilarious. You are hilarious. I'm laughing because you are a hilarious bunch. I feel you have such a strong sense of humor, and I would spend my time with you. Like, you are very funny. Wisecracking here, right? That was in the messages. But it's like, what I'm also feeling under that though is it's like I felt this really strong. There's always something more sinister in these readings. Always something under the surface. It's not sinister though. I'm just joking. This, I was feeling right here, like in my heart area, specifically these two sort of pressure points, which I think are main pressure points in the heart. You can look into that if you want. Acupressure, it's really helpful for me. It's like there's like blocked energy. It's like there's something like stuck and like hardened in the heart. And what I got from that, because I picked sweetgrass as my scent here, I have indigenous roots, so I'm picking like indigenous traditional herbs, is like there's a need for more sweetness in your life. There's a need for actual sweetness, because I'm looking for this, like, I'm looking at this, you know, all the things, running around, doing all the things, seeking, but it's like, maybe it's become a little hedonistic, it's become a little pleasure seeking, where it's just becoming a little hollow and it doesn't feel sweet anymore. And for you, for this group, for this bunch, I feel that the sweetness in life is going to come from really just like slowing down and like actually savoring experiences and taking your time in your body. Like, it's like you're seeking through the mind. The incense smoke in front of me just got very like calm. It went into a very straight line suddenly. It's very satisfying. Maybe you need to watch those videos. It's like super satisfying, like symmetry, or like those symmetry ASMR videos where they're like slicing something perfectly in half. I've seen like the AI ones too, which are super satisfying. It's like you just need to like bring the energy down is what I'm getting. Bring it down, just like chill. Just chill, bro, you know? I need this message. There was actually a comment I got last night, and thank you to the person who sent me this comment talking about how much they see me channeling and how like it's a lot that I've been channeling lately, which it has, and just to make sure to like take care of myself and remember to ground. And I was like, you know what, thank you, I needed that, because I do that for myself, but in that moment that was a sign from spirit, like ground. 6:49 I just saw on the timer, which is one of the numbers. Like grounding and protecting your energy and taking that time for your sacred space, even if you're really excited about something, even if you're really into something, you still need time to really just take a minute. So that lizard, okay? That lizard, take a minute, take a breath, take a bow. Take a bow. And like fill your cup with sacred giggles and you lead your metamorphosis. I feel maybe you're getting distracted in like all the things outside here. Again, like maybe this is part of your job with like all these signs. Oh my God. But it's getting exhausting to just be so out here all the time. And it's just a need. Maybe you like jump from video to video as well. You relate to that, like not watching things fully, not listening to things fully, like songs as well in your playlist. It's like you can't listen to a full song. That's something that's relevant. I've heard a lot of people. Like just so much distraction in the, like up here in the mind. Grounding. 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 Okay. I want to pull tarot now for you. I don't feel like this message needs to be super long. I feel that that's really it as I get into the tarot. But I feel that's what this collective needs. Like you need stillness and silence, especially with how much energy is happening. So much exciting, buzzing. Oh, look over here, look over there. Exciting, it's fun, but slow. Slow. Oh my God, yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse. Could not have the world in reverse. It's like round and round and round the world, like round the world, like with 7 of Cups here, like unable to get out of this, just constant choices, constant options. There are just so many options. Oh my gosh, I could go here, I could go there, I could do this, I could do that. Like, it's just so much. And like this, I feel you've had this inability or this feeling like you can't get out of this, which I understand. Like when you're deep in that energy and that the momentum of that energy, that's trickier. If that's a coping mechanism for you, maybe some of you relate to like having ADHD. Like that's real. That's a real coping mechanism that you've taken on to deal with life. And the world in reverse. It's like, I feel this is your lesson at this time in your life here. Circles, like circles are very calming here. Maybe like you need just like circles are also oneness, okay? Like circles are just there's no end, right? You need to spend time, or maybe you want to spend time just getting back to oneness, getting closer to oneness. Because again, like so much separation, so much all over. No, like listen, it's all good. Like in the heart. Everything comes back to the heart. It's the circle of life. The circle of life. That's Lionsgate, right? Everything always comes around. Like everything has its season. Time is cyclical. Going back to that indigenous, I feel like I might be speaking to some indigenous people here. Going back to my indigenous roots, and part of the indigenous understanding and spirituality is time is cyclical. It's a circle, you know, like the medicine wheel, right? Everything has a season. Everything comes back around. Nothing is lost forever. Nothing is stuck forever. And linear time can make us feel like that, right? Like thinking it's like, oh, beginning, middle, end, done. No, it's a circle, constant circles. This is very calming for me right now, like making big circles. Maybe Sufi grind as well, like in Kundalini Yoga, Sufi grind at the sacral chakra. It's all about this very just calming sort of flow, rather than this like jagged And maybe doing this might bring up anxiety, it might bring up fear, it might bring up some trauma. That's okay, right? Because that's part of the growth, that's part of the healing, that's part of that circle, that cyclical nature of life here, okay? And I feel this is your lesson here, and part of what Spirit's trying to tell you is like, to get out of this cycle of this constant seeking and this constant rat race and this constant hamster wheel. It's like you're being asked to come home to your center and realize like it's all here within you. There's nothing to be afraid of within you either, okay? Like, yeah, I'm really getting set, like look into your Enneagram because I'm getting 7 here, like a lot of 7s. There's this fear of pain deep down. And that's why you go up into the mind and are seeking like constant stuff out here, constant like escapism and pleasure seeking. And it's like not on purpose, right? It's not on purpose. But that pain, like that whatever you're running from that you're afraid of, there's nothing to be actually afraid of within it. It needs to be seen, it needs to be felt, it wants to be seen, it wants to be felt because it's a part of you. It's a part of you. It's a part of you. Period. Like, so don't betray yourself, don't abandon yourself, don't neglect yourself by running away from yourself, even the hard parts, even the difficult parts. Because the balance you feel, the balance that you feel when you're able to ground, okay, is like no other. When you're able to have, because here's the thing, right? Yeah, okay, this is such a helpful tool right now, this Enneagram thing, this 7 thing. It's like you want a little bit of this, you want a piece of that, you want a piece of that. You can have all that, you can. But even more deeply when you actually like go into yourself and face the difficult parts and the shadow parts and the hard parts as well. This is going back to my reading the other day too of Someone Who Shines Like the Sun. Maybe you need to watch that reading as well. It's like you want it to be daytime, you want it to be light, you want it to be positive vibes all the time. Part of the fun of life also, and part of like the nuance and the depth, is also looking at the shadow and the darkness and trusting like it's okay to go there. And it's probably not even as bad as you think it is. And it's healing. It'll be very healing. You just have to know you're safe in it. And you don't have to resist it. You don't have to run away. Yeah, you don't have to run away from pain. Okay. I feel like that's the message here. Spirit, is there anything I can send this collective away with? A closing message? Are there any cards here? Okay, I'm gonna grab my native spirit deck here, since we're on that theme. Something smells like Play-Doh. I have Play-Doh in front of me here too. Maybe playing with Play-Doh while you're doing this process, like maybe sitting and like maybe you need to just hold something to keep your like body and hands busy to be able to sit and focus. I don't know. Like, this isn't negative, by the way, either. Like, having this ability to perceive so much, even for me, it's like, I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, is this a lot? Like, am I a lot? But no, if it's not for you, then it's not. But if it is, it is. Trust yourself on that, because this can be a great gift to be able to perceive and take in so much, like me, like being able to take in so many signs and details, Gemini, right? Like, and kind of communicate them or put them into some kind of form. It's also Virgo. It's a gift. Like, that's a gift in itself, because not everyone can do that. Not everybody can do that as well as each other. And so if you're capable of doing that, that's beautiful. But yeah, just, it's when it becomes a problem that it's a problem, right? Just center, balance, everything in balance, everything in moderation, yo. Native Spirit deck, what do you have as a closing message for this collective here? It's all good. It's all good. Spirit Keeper of the East and Grandfather Sky. Okay. Let's see here. Let's read Spirit Keeper of the East. Because I kind of feel something from that, but I want to read what it says. New beginnings, a fresh cycle is occurring in your life. Exactly. Wipe the slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. No matter what's happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. Your native spirit wants you to know, in native traditions, the directions are honored. It's believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. Speaking of that medicine wheel, again, the circle. In the great cycle of life, the east is the place of the rising sun. It's also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, birth, the waxing moon, and new beginnings. Pulling this card means that this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks that you not cling to the old, but set sail into new waters. There's that boat on the water. Face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. Wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. The journey, stand and be still. Breathe and center yourself. Then slowly turn in a circle. Okay, y'all. I can't when Spirit's like this. Spirit, why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta play with us like that? Oh, I can't with you. Okay. Like, what? Okay. Close your eyes and feel the energy of each direction. There's a difference in the feeling in each direction. Stand facing east as the sun rises to sense the unique energy of that direction. And with Grandfather Sky on the bottom, that's like the divine masculine, okay? Like, no matter what happens in your life, you are always constantly here. You are constantly home. You are consciousness. You are that divine masculine witness, okay? So no matter where you go, no matter what you're doing, you're you. You're here. You're indestructible. You're not gonna go anywhere, okay? You're here, always, now. Always home. And with Grandfather Sky too, I get like you are expansive. Like you have this beautiful air, open, fresh, refreshing quality. People love being around you. Like you have so much potential here in life, so many options. And with your ability, like you're intelligent and creative with this ability to have these options with just all this stuff going on. Okay, very innovative. Like I heard opportunist just now, but that's not what I'm meaning. Like. But resourceful. You're very resourceful, okay? So you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it, okay? Wherever you need to go, whatever you need to do, you're gonna make it. And that ship on a stormy sea there, you might be facing stormy waters now, but it really is just a matter of coming home. Just getting still. You don't need to keep doing more or seeking more outside. Just the answers are here at home within you. Trust that. I love you so, so much. Be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.